Hello and welcome to the cut version of our live-streamed actual play of TENRA BANSHO ZERO, unlocked by our generous patrons over on Patreon. I'm Jay, and I'm the GM for both this session and Thrilling Intent, which is housed on this channel. If you want to hear more of my blathering, please subscribe or follow me at Stabbiness on Twitter. Playing in this stream are Faust and Matt, also members of this channel. They play Ash and Marcus respectively for Thrilling Intent. You can follow them at Schadenfaust and at Velociraptor. Joining us for this live stream was the wonderful James. You can follow him at Adilegian, and the superb Brennan. You can follow him at Great Black Otaku. If you're interested in the game, I purchased my copy off of Indie Press Revolution. I highly recommend the limited edition. It is very nice. More snipped and audio-edited parts will be released every Thursday, but if you can't wait, the video on demand is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy. Well, today we are playing TENRA BANSHO ZERO. God, it has quite the complex and unusual set of rules, so this is going to be a learning experience for everybody playing as well as myself.
Yes, it is. It could not be more far removed from a D20 system.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
To set the tone correctly, this game was designed around the concept of emulating kabuki theater.
That's actually a part of the game.
Kind of is.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, basically in kabuki theater, you're not just a passive audience. You're constantly watching each scene, shouting stuff, you're decrying the enemies, you're just yelling encouragement to, like, your favorite characters. In order to emulate that experience, each player is fully encouraged to just fucking chime in whatever. Like, this is a rowdy, raucous game, and I think it suits us in our style.
You're encouraged to cheer for each other if you're not in a scene or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you're an audience member. Give encouragement.
So, yeah.
We kind of do anyway, but it's nice to have it built into a system.
Exactly, and the chat is fully encouraged to scream for or against characters as well.
Yes.
For this game, we're going to shout encouragement to each other. It's generally for more badass stuff this time. So, like, anytime you guys, Matt, Brendan, James, Faust, see another player doing something particularly awesome, bring it up, and, like, the technical term in the game is an Ike shit. So,
did you want to call them fun bucks?
I really wanted to call them fun bucks, man. I couldn't think of anything less Japanese sounding than fun bucks. So,
as far away from it as you can get, yeah.
So I really want to work that cultural, like,
Dissonance.
Dissonance, yeah.
Oh, I have a question.
It's an interesting commentary.
Yeah.
Can we give Ike chits for you for NPC role playing and stuff?
Yeah, you can give them to the DM, but I, like, throw them on the ground. I
don't care.
Yeah, I like, you do it purely to show your appreciation for the DM. Like, Ike chits are your lifeblood in this game. The better you perform, the more Ike chits you get. The more Ike chits you get, the more anime you can be, and the more you can level up. It's great,
like this.
basically. So you want to constantly throw them at each other. Additionally,
And
you
they're
guys
called
are in
Ike?
shit.
Fun
Like,
bucks.
Fun
bucks.
Fun bucks. Okay, I'm gonna throw fun bucks.
If you want to be correct about it, you throw Ike chits. If you want to be that about it, throw fun bucks at people. Just handfuls. Beyond that, you guys are fully encouraged to play NPCs in scenes you're not in if you think it'd be funny or interesting.
All right.
Yeah, so just hop in if you're like, oh, I want to be this jackass. Like,
I managed to miss that somehow. That's awesome.
it's a really cool rule. Well, going forward, TENRA BANSHO ZERO, the Zero is actually a new addition. It used to be called a game called TENRA BANSHO. Zero added a lot of stuff like the emotion matrix, which I don't know if you guys know.
I don't know what it is, but I like the name.
The emotion matrix determines your first response to a new NPC or other character.
Activating emotion matrix.
You could basically roll emotion matrix if you want some really weird RP, like,
Yes.
like prompts.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you guys want to play with the emotion matrix? Nice.
Obviously.
Yeah, sure.
Enter the emotion matrix.
Additionally, the Zero system introduces the Zero Act, which is where we'll start the game. The Zero Act gives each character a scene, mostly to themselves, where they get to establish their character, show everybody what they're about, but once again, because of the very active role that non-players have in each scene, If it suits the scene, obviously, or not.
You might not want to say any point.
At any
because
point
I'm
in
gonna,
time.
I'm gonna hold.
Everyone walks into a
Literally any point in
everyone walks into a scene as the same character.
He's got a really bad split personality disorder.
Okay, and with that, I think I would like to begin the zero scene with Faust, your character.
Yes.
This game is broken into scenes, so we're going to go scene by scene, one for each character, and then one uniting them all. So Faust, what's your character's name?
Dian Yi.
Just like my Chinese cartoons.
Should I explain anything about my character, or is that going to come later?
Do you think you can fully communicate your character during the zero scene, Faust?
I can try.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, no, you have to keep paper
Speaking
plugged
of
in.
D and Yi, you guys really love just having names that nobody knows how to spell.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Faust especially, I think.
Yeah.
I think is this just like a meme at this point?
More or less,
I
I'd
think
say so.
unintentionally. I just
Like
like
I have to be a little girl and you have to have a name that nobody can spell.
Yeah.
I'm not proud.
I am proud.
Okay. You ready to go, Faust? You done antagonizing the chat?
Yeah, of course I'm ready.
We rise to the top of Mount Ume, two individuals clinging to the sun-bleached peaks. At the very top rests a legendary monastery, the housing place for the Book of 1,000 Fates.
There it is.
There it is.
Roll credits.
Now you never have to
Wonderful.
mention it again.
Case closed.
The pair, both possessing the blood of the Oni, are Dian Yi and Dian Kai, brothers who have spent their entire lives together. They venture onto the mountain with a specific purpose. Dian Yi's ears perk up. Something's around him. Fucking opening with a rope
your
entrance
character.
crowd.
Of course. Clinging to the side of the mountain, I glance around, checking the surrounding area. I assume I'm incredibly high off the ground, over the
You're
clouds.
Let me phrase it this way. Men were not meant to tread in this place.
Good thing
Only
I'm no
blood is-
man.
Yep.
Yeah, we got him. Faust, give yourself some fun bucks, you monster.
Yeah! Where do I put fun bucks on my character sheet?
Just write it down on a piece of scrap paper. You're gonna be showered with this shit through the entire campaign.
Okay.
Just to warn you
All right,
guys.
all right. I cling to the side of the mountain.
Faust, how about doing me a favor? Let's do our first roll. Roll senses notice for me.
Okay.
So, what is your senses score, for example?
2.
So you're gonna roll 2 dice.
Okay. And then
What's your notice skill?
1.
So you're gonna have to equal or beat 1.
No. Just the wind.
You continue climbing, pressing onwards to the monastery. You'd heard rumors that the Fukada ninja clan guarded this area, but oh no, that's definitely not the case. You watch as your brother's backside squirms its way to the very top, finding the summit.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Don't spoil it. Don't yell at the movie, okay?
You do yell at the movie. That's the job with this game.
With great
I'm a black
ease.
man being encouraged to yell at the movie. This is perfect.
With great ease, my half Oni muscles flexing, I pull myself to the top, slicking back my hair, running a hand across my single horn on the left side of my forehead. I glance around, tell me what I see.
You're surrounded on all sides by a sea of pure white. The sun, striking at an odd angle, has dyed everything a brilliant pinkish purple. Rivulets of orange scatter the mists below, and in front of you sits a gleaming monastery. You're pretty sure that this is the housing place of the Book of 1,000 Fates.
We've made it, Dian Kai. Only a few more steps. Leaving our footprints in this fresh snow, we're going to rewrite history.
Your brother turns, much smaller than yourself. He possessing a horn on the right side of his head.
Perfect. Do they both have heterochromia on the opposite eyes?
What do you think?
We're not
Yeah,
quite
what do you
that
think,
in it.
Tianye?
He does, I
Boss.
don't. He does, but I
Okay.
don't.
You was always trying to get you to get that contact lens smashed.
It would be so cool, brother.
Brother, we'd be excellent. And thank you for giving me a character for him.
Yeah.
He turns on his heel. Always the weaker, always the slower, but the smarter. He stares up at you, your form hulking in comparison to his own. Yes, brother, we finally made it to the top. Now we can rewrite our fates, change this wicked destiny of ours.
Not just our fates, but any fates of those we choose. We take this book, and we rule destiny.
Your brother nods, clearly moved by your words while not exactly comprehending them. Step by crunching step, you approach the monastery, the long steps stretching away into the blackness behind.
Ironic, isn't it? We leave a permanent record here as we are about to erase the future before us. I motion to our footprints in the snow.
No matter how many steps we take, though, brother, the mountain will remember always. The path we take is one that will be unforgotten, no matter if the snow changes or the snow remains the same.
Fun fact, the mountain's mind is actually elsewhere right now. It's got some stuff on the southern face in it.
Yeah, it's focusing on the eagles. They're breeding right now.
You gotta watch that eagle porn. You don't know when you're gonna get it again.
Mountains don't have a lot going on, man.
Mountains don't have internet.
From beyond, suddenly from behind you, Dien Ya, you hear a whistle.
Yen Yi.
You. Dien Yi, sorry. Suddenly from behind you, Dien Yi, you hear a whistle. Roll me agility evasion if you...
My Oni blood, muddled though it is with human blood, ignites. I whip around and see what's coming to, try to see what's coming at me.
Agility evasion. What's your agility score, for example? How many dice are you rolling?
10.
What is wrong with you?
5, 6,
I'm gonna take a stat of
7.
like 10 or above. I don't.
And my
Trying to
evasion.
take my big roll gimmick.
My evasion is 3. All right, here we
Your
go.
evasion's 3, so you gotta equal or beat 3 by a certain number of successes that I'm not telling you it's 2, by the way. You gotta beat
Okay.
2 successes.
1, 2. Equal, you said?
Equal or greater than 2 successes, yeah.
5. I got 5 successes.
Okay. With these, you dodge out of the way of the incoming kunai. You recognize the handiwork of the Fukata ninja clan.
Wait, can I do something cool?
Fine.
As it whips through the air past me, without even truly perceiving what happens, my body acts on impulse, driven by its Oni heritage. I whip to the side, arm outstretching, I grab the kunai by the trailing cloth behind.
It
Here,
stops-
you can have some space bucks from me.
Yeah!
Take some fun bucks from me, too. It stops a mere few inches from Dien Kai's head.
You should watch out for yourself more, brother.
Please, brother, I was watching out. His artificial eye flares to life in the back of his head.
Both of you guys take some fun bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna double down on that.
Yeah! All right, and then at that point, it's when I see the Fukata clan signal
Oh, yeah,
on the paper trail.
Yeah, the both of you surreptitiously turn around. Not too fast.
No.
not
I
too
don't
slow.
turn around. I just say,
Oh.
so you're here to stop us, huh?
It could just be a deer, Voss.
I love this game so much.
Yo, anyone want to back me up as a Fukata ninja clan, bro?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Their leader, Raizo the Great, puts up 2 fingers. You feel the presence of his ninjutsu on your back.
I've killed many a ninja more than you.
Another low-ranking ninja with a chain and a sickle. Spinning it around.
Good choice of
Raizo.
weapon.
Yeah, Raizo turns to you. You keep swinging that chain, Jim.
Final ninja leans out with a pair of brass knuckles. He poses, clinking the 2 fist weapons together.
Well, it seems, brother, we've got our work cut out for us.
Hardly. I'd call this an errand at best.
The low-ranking ninja doing cartwheels, each hand and foot carefully and gingerly landing in the snow foot imprint behind you, says, "This is your final errand. Behold, the pinwheel of the frozen hand.
Nailed it.
He cartwheels up, and as a real wheel flying to the air towards you.
I turn my back on him. Do you want to handle this one, brother?
I believe that your arts would be more suited to dealing with this forbidden technique.
Lazy as always, I say. I duck low.
Oh, God.
I duck low and suddenly grip something. A shining light, blinding as though a crack in reality itself. I whip my hand as though holding a blade. The ninja feels something. And this is the part where I make a roll, I assume.
Yeah, darn straight. You're going to have to roll resonance for me.
Okay, I'm gonna roll
Spirit
11
resonance.
dice.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then one more dice. I'm good at what I wanted to be good at.
Lost in the biz, we call that min-maxing.
All right, and then I have 3 in that, so that's 2, 7 successes.
I should have min-maxed my character more.
I assumed that was the tone of Tenra Banshho Zero.
I only min-max. This is the way.
I made a mistake.
Wait, when we get to Brennan, shit's gonna be off the fucking.
Yeah.
This is peanuts.
What he just did to that ninja, I'm going to do to this mountain.
Well, to put it in perspective, your Oni Resonance Blade, what you just created, gains a bonus to damage equal to your spirit, and you get a bonus to damage equal to the number of successes you've had. So, in this case, you had 7 successes plus 11 damage.
Okay, my blade simply passes through the ninja, and I walk to the other side of them, evading the attack.
The ninja, continue to roll forward, doing cartwheels, until finally, losing momentum, I, frozen, slide apart. Mid-cartwheel. My 2 halves begin cartwheeling in opposite directions. I died as I lived.
As the blood from his torso sends his upper body into the sky, cartwheeling into the air. The chain-wielding ninja does a cartwheel of his own onto the body, using it to surf, spinning the chain around like his helicopter.
Taking
I will
advantage
paint
of
this-
his comrade's distraction, the third ninja yells out, "Secret technique! Punch tunnel of the tranquil fields!" Unleashes a single strike into the snow and slips down beneath the dunes of snow.
At the same time, as if they had trained for this very moment, the chain-wielding ninja says, "I will paint the snow with your blood," and casts his line out at his foes.
Yes, the ninja, whose body has split into 2, cartwheeling, now on the ground, now in the air, yells back to Jianyi, says, "You fool! You fell right into it! This is exactly how the training has gone!"
Raizo wipes a tear from his eyes, proud of his pupils.
I give a final wink to my brother, who has soared into the air with his chain and blade as I pass from this world into the
I'm
great
going to
cartwheel
win this
beyond.
battle for you, brother.
Brother, you'd best watch yourself. That type of weapon is extremely dangerous. I hear it can easily fell over 100 lesser experienced men.
You think I'm lesser experienced? He speaks of painting these fields red, but I'm the only one here with a brush. I draw my radiant blade again.
Jesus
Space bucks,
God.
space bucks.
Space bucks, yes.
Wait, is it space box now?
I guess.
Definitely.
All right. I leap forward into the air, making a powerful shockwave of snow radiate outward, leaving a barren patch of grass beneath, and strike. And that is, oh dear lord, that is 10 successes.
Oh my god.
That's 10 successes.
So 21 damage.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I spear straight down into the chain-wielding ninja and let my blade go, carrying its momentum into the ground.
Okay, I think you're going to have to roll again to try and hit somebody who's literally tunneling. Could be anywhere.
Six,
roll me an
7.
Oni resonance for that, because they can pass their power
Yep,
through
they
the
can
earth.
sense people
Oh,
too.
God.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me the roll for that, then I got some narration for that.
All right. Let's see.
Narrated.
1, 2, 3, 4... 7 successes.
Okay, that's a gigantic amount of damage, Matt. You want to handle your character's demise?
Some ways off from the chain-wielding ninja, there is a sudden implosion of snow and then a geyser of blood. In the aftermath that follows, 3 or 4 other ninjas sift up through the snow. Oh my God. Floating like dead fish.
My radiant blade, a shaft of light as though from the heavens, pinning the chain-wielding ninja to the ground, vanishes, letting the body fall askew. I say, with a sidelong glance to Raizo, idiot ninjas always forget Weoni can sense you from a mile away. I tap my horn.
Raizo who? That dude's gone. He's gone. He left. He's gone.
Maybe never even here to begin with.
Never even here to begin with. In his place sits an inconspicuous log. That dude is out.
Smoke curls into the air.
I shake my head with a... I turn back to my brother. See what I said? Not even an errand.
In the distance on the ground, you see 2 chunks of firewood perfectly split down the middle as though they were once one.
Boss, do me a favor. Add yourself a fate. Hunted by the Fukada Ninja Clan.
I can do that.
As grisly as always, brother. When will you learn to rein it in a little bit? You know that blade of light can easily cauterize wounds. Why do you favor the geysers of blood?
I said there'd be painting. Wouldn't want to make myself a liar now, would I? I gesture to the fallen snow. Painted upon it is the character for death.
Spacebox.
Yeah.
Oh
Spacebucks, you're like going to be the Scrooge McDuck of Spacebucks, even before your introduction.
Dian Yi and Dian Kai wander further into the monastery. The air growing significantly cooler and the stench growing significantly less human dead body-like. You approach a great brass gate.
Do you want to do the honors? I motion to Dian Kai.
When it comes to thinking and planning, that's my forte. Opening gigantic metal doors, I believe that's yours, brother.
Of course. I turn, knock knock, and kick the door down.
Suddenly, you hear a great noise, the twisting, churning sounds of wood. Something rises from the floor itself, and quicker than you can follow, it spears you directly through the chest. You watch your brother turn in horror as he stares down.
Run!
He takes one horrified step back. The great guardian of the mountain, Tomekichi, rises from the ground.
Does my brother have some sort of bloodline technique?
Is that a fucking question?
Brother, it's time to use your bloodline technique.
On all sides of Dian Kai's body, eyes spring to life, granting him sight beyond sight. Caught in the paralytic force of it for a moment, the creature behind you freezes. The great Kugutsu of the mountain stops moving. However, you can tell this damage is irreparable. Something is punctured through your lung, your heart itself.
It's taken my heart. I'll take his. Using my radiant blade, it sputters to life in my hands. I slice off the appendage it skewered me with, leaving it in my chest.
God.
You want me to roll for that?
Yes, please.
It's okay, I have a bucket. Here we go. Let's see. 6 successes.
You managed to separate the gigantic broken splinter of wood in your chest. It sticks out, completely robbing you of your balance.
I make an attempt to sprint forward, running straight at the creature's chest. I make my sprint forward. My foot falls heavy on the marble floor of the temple, echoing, bouncing around between large red pillars of wood. Continuing forward, my hair blowing in the wind, I leap as I approach its chest, radiant blade still drawn.
Tomekichi draws back, ready for your attack. Roll me some more resonance.
Okay. 6 again. All right. Still skewered by that gigantic wooden appendage, I, with 3 quick slashes, pierce its chest, flaying its wooden skin, exposing ribs and its meat beneath. I grab onto one of the ribs, wrenching it apart, reaching for its heart.
The creature's heart is made of pure wood. The Kugutsu are simply wooden dolls.
I yank out the skewer in me and rip its heart out, jamming its own into my chest.
What the hell? You had fun, you space box for that. Because what the hell? I love it.
Tomekichi, the guardian of the mountain, falls over backwards. You hear Dien Kai wandering up behind you. Really, brother, you have to stop ripping out all of their hearts. What is this, the 3rd heart this week?
Look, I need a replacement if they keep going for the heart too. As I feel the wooden heart start pushing my blood through my limbs.
Dien Kai begins to recite a healing prayer, enabling the process to actually work.
Where would I be without you, brother?
Just as soon work.
Fucking dead on the floor.
Definitely dead in a ditch somewhere, brother. Remember that time you fought a bull and had to rip out its heart?
That didn't go so well.
It's okay, we all have to start somewhere. We can't begin with mountain gods. At least you have a mountain god heart now.
For now.
Ah, yes, none are more aware of the impermanence of your organs than me.
Very well. Where's that book of destinies we came for?
Walking it off as if this is a regular event for him, Dien Yi turns around to stare at the kicked-open brass door. Behind are lines and lines of scrolls, many arcing shelves disappearing into the darkness above. Monks on all sides run around, shuffling books, moving scrolls, taking notes, babbling to themselves. Feel free to jump in as monks, guys.
Looks like this wasn't a book, it was a series.
Yes, hello, welcome to the top of Mount Ume. Fate
May I
Division.
offer you some tea?
Not now, brother Bud Light with lime.
Brother Bud Light Limerita, it is custom for us to offer tea when we receive visitors.
You
Please.
just tore the heart out of our wooden deity. Let's calm down a second.
Yes,
No.
he appears to be in some amount of pain. I'm sure that tea would help.
Somewhat less popular Bud Light with lemon steps up and says, no, I think that merits respect. I think we should give them tea.
I would love some tea.
I wink knowingly at Bud Light with lime. And
Off in the corner, piss warm Bud Light. Just sitting angrily.
Brother Bud Light with lime reaches into his sleeves and pulls out 2 cups of tea.
Dien Kai turns to Dien Yi. But brother, you don't drink tea.
I stare at Dien Kai.
Did you acquire a new taste when your stomach was punched out as well?
I think so. This is actually quite nice.
I mean, yeah, brother Bud Light with lime can sling a mean cup of tea, but
Yes, it is brewed from the leaves of the holly plant. It's mildly poisonous.
Lovely. Perfect thing to
So,
warm
yeah.
us up after that mountain climb.
So yeah, welcome to the top of Mount Ume Fate Division. You run into any of those Fukata Ninja Clan guys we hired? They kind of paying them good money.
I ran through them.
Yes, he's being clever right now. A few of them have been cut in half.
He didn't literally run through them.
More than a few, brother. Give me credit where credit is due.
Oh, we're gonna have to clean up the foyer again. Brother Bud Light with lime, you mind?
Yes, I'll get the scrub brushes.
Brother Piss Warm Bud Light, do you have that mop you always keep around?
Yeah.
He doesn't talk much, but he gets the job done.
Bud Light with lemon sees what's coming and agrees to fluff up his clothes and roll around in the mess.
All right, listen, you monks. We came here to change destiny. We heard this is the place to do it.
Well, we do have a lot of fates hanging around this place, like pretty much every fate in existence.
We're
Yeah,
looking
we
for
write 'em down,
two
we take
fates
notes.
in particular.
All the best fates.
Oh, well, it might be difficult to find just 2 of them.
Yes. All fates are inextricably tied to one another, you see?
I don't
what-
Indeed,
what-
care.
one great
Fates.
swirling morass.
Yes. Do you have a name you're looking for in particular?
Dien Kai and Dien Yi.
No. I don't care about your personal names. I'm talking the main name of your fates. You got some sort of scroll or prophecy you're after?
I think so. Right, Dien Kai?
We're after the Book of 1,000 Fates, yes.
All right.
Ah, they are after the Book of 1,000 Fates.
The monks
Wait, no, Book of a
exchange
Thousand
awarded
Destinies. That's what
Ah,
it
yes, the
was.
Book of 1,000 Destinies.
one. The monks exchange a worried look. Yeah, do you want to break it to him or should I?
We haven't seen the Book of 1,000 Destinies in some time.
Yeah. It's kind of
What?
It's kind of mixed in with all this, yeah.
Brother Piss Swarm Bloodline was the last to see it. I'm afraid that we don't know where it's gone.
We've got,
He hasn't talked since that fateful day.
and on top of that, we have a really bad library system.
Yeah, sorry, it's in here somewhere, but yeah, we're not done.
You can write fates, right?
Yeah, right, fates. Well, we kind of write what the fates say to us down. We're
I
really,
don't know if that counts as right.
You're going
we're
to-
really fates. We're
I
fates
grabbed the
stenographers.
nearest monk. I grabbed the nearest monk by his prayer beads. Then you're going to write us some new fates.
Well, we can write whatever you like. I don't know if it will change anything.
Nah, it doesn't work like
You're
that.
going to write us a fate, and it's going to change it.
Very well.
Dien Kai runs his hand along your shoulder. You know, there's an easier way to do this, brother.
I look over at Dien Kai, maintaining my grip
don't
on the
you-
monk.
Why don't you use that power of yours and smash this entire place to the ground? A world without destinies would clearly be better.
You're right. I let go of the monk. Listen, you might want to get out of here.
Please, there's no settlements for at least 100 miles in all directions.
This is literally the only place we got, and even
You're condemning us to die if you send us out into the wilderness.
even this place ain't too great. I'd rather take my chances out in the woods. Brother,
Yeah, all right.
Piss one, Bud Light set the dormitories
Hey,
on
look
fire
on-
about a week ago.
Look on the bright side of things. You aren't gonna have to clean up all that blood I left outside. I start pushing the monks outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that is.
At
Let
the
me just
sound
take a
of
pot of tea for the road.
at the sound of the promise of not having to clean up the blood outside, Bud Light with lemon sighs. Thank God.
2 to 3 more dead ninjas float to the surface of the snow while we Without another word shared, the brothers begin to gleefully execute their work, destroying the monastery on the hill. All the fates of this great world are destroyed in the matter of moments.
It's said
They
that
make-
it is said for the duration of the night and the few following, the entire mountaintop was gleaming white, purely radiant.